What's up, VC? It's Todd Guy, Anthrax Zombie here with a 50 years of my favorite albums. It is 1985. I am 12? And yeah, 12. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm 12. Wasn't a huge year for me for music. I got a few albums here. But before we get into that, this is what we're listening to. This is a hardcore album. Actually, it's hardcore punk, melodic hardcore, and punk rock. This is a band called Lifetime. The album's called Background. This is their first album from 1993. They released 3 albums, I think, in the 90s. This is currently out of print, I guess. Not that many people have heard of this, probably. Not terrible stuff. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah. If you like this kind of stuff, I guess. I think I've only listened to this once. Anyway, let's get on to this. Like I said, it's 1985. Some good albums came out. Mostly metal here. Start off with this one. Iron Maiden, Live After Death, a 2 LP set of live material. I don't know if it's all one concert or not. One of the greatest sounding live albums. One of the greatest live albums anyway. So many tunes on here that are great. So many people have said this is like one of the best. See, intro, Churchill's speech, Aces High, 2 Minutes to Midnight, The Trooper, Revelations, Flight of Icarus, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, Power Slave, The Number of the Beast, Hallowed Be Thy Name, Iron Maiden, Run to the Hills, Running Free, Wrathchild, 22 Avenue, whatever the fuck that word is. Children of the Damned, Die with Your Boots On, Phantom of the Opera. Great fucking live album. This is an earlier copy because it's got this hype sticker, and it's from. When did this come out? Let's see. It's a German copy at that. 1980. It's like 89? 1989. And there's this copy when I bought it, and a reissue of this. And I didn't buy it right away, and I went back a couple weeks later, it's still there. But the reissue was gone. I mean, yeah, if you want a reissue, fine, but I'd much rather go for an earlier copy. Just because it's a piece of history, basically, whereas a reissue is just a reissue. So anyway, here's number 1. Number 2, Creator, Endless Pain. Their first album from 1985 must be. See, this was, wait a minute, this is 1985, right? This says 1989. So this is a reissue from a few years later? Or is that a 5? Well, that's a 5. It's so tiny. Is it on here? Yeah, because it's from 1985, so it's got to be from 1985. What am I, stupid? It's from 1989. No, it's from 1985. This is from 1985 as well. This is all from 1985. This is from the box set, so it's got this cool design, cool record on it. I would never be able to find a OG copy of this, so it's obviously the remastered version because it's in the box set. Endless Pain, Total Death, Storm of the Beast, Tormentor, Son of Evil, Flag of Hate's on here, Cry of War, Bonebreaker, Living in Fear, Dying Victims, I actually had the Flag of Hate EP on cassette when I was a teenager. I didn't like it because it was too, wasn't well produced, and I didn't really like it. It just sounded like shit to me. So I either gave it to somebody or something, and I don't have it anymore. I wish I still would have kept it because it probably would have been worth some money. So, but anyway, Endless Pain, Creator. Next up we got Slayer, Hell Awaits. This is just, they're starting to get their sound going here. Hell Awaits, Kill Again, At Dawn They Sleep, Praise of Death, Necrophiliac, yeah, Crypts of Eternity, Hardening of the Arteries. It's not a very long album. 3 songs on one side, 4 on the other. 7 songs. It's this is a reissue, obviously, but just some pretty cool artwork. Not all their album covers are great. It just kind of looks like a child drew them sometimes. Not this one though. This is a good representation of hell. So yeah. And then we got another first. Overkill, Feel the Fire. This is an OG copy from their Megaforce record, the Gray label. Oops, shake my shit there. Yeah, paid a pretty penny for this one. Not a whole lot though. Raise the Dead, Rotten to the Core, There's No Tomorrow, Second Son, Hammerhead, Feel the Fire, Blood and Iron, Killer Command, and Overkill. This is it says Important Record Distributors Incorporated. Yeah, Megaforce. I believe it's and it says on here Precious Metal Music. So I don't know. There's like 3 different companies involved, I guess. Here's a back cover. I heard this when I was younger. The first couple, anyway. This one and Taking Over. I wasn't real impressed with them. I liked Under the Influence, Years of Decay, and then things after that better. These, they were still kind of getting their sound. I mean, they had a sound here, but this is still a great album. Every time I listen to it, I'm like, okay, it clicks even more. But Overkill is an awesome band, so as well as this one. This is also not one of my favorite from this band, Anthrax, Spreading the Disease. I mean, I have listened to this quite often. This is also, I think, an original copy, Megaforce Records. Maybe it's a little later because this doesn't have the gray thing on it. Or maybe it's from a. It was also because it's Island Records as well. One of these Anthrax albums I have is UK. Now, this is a US copy though. But yeah, you know, AIR, sorry. Lone Justice is good, Madhouse is good, SSC Stand or Fall, Enemy's great, Aftershock's good, Armed and Dangerous, Medusa, Gung Ho. Just some good shit. Anthrax is always good. Except for Volume 8, The Third Is Real. The 3 songs on there I like. The rest I think is just pure shit. But anyway, that's a different story. Then we got Fate's Warning, The Spectre Within. This is a reissue, Sky Blue, 2020 reissue remastered for vinyl. Comes with a poster and a download card. Limited to 800 copies. Blue. Traveler in Time, Orphan Gypsy, Without a Trace, Pirates of the Underground, The Apparition, Kyrie Ellison, Epitaph. First time I heard Fate's Warning was Parallels with a different singer. And there's more progressive metal than this was more like a new album type stuff or speed metal kind of. They weren't really getting into the progressive territory as much yet. This is still a great album, great cover. I like that too. Blue Oyster Cult. This is Club Ninja. Not one of their more well-known albums. I don't know if there's any hits on here. Let's see. Dancing in the Ruins was supposed to be capitalizing on their song from Fire of Unknown Origin, Burning for You, Make Rock Not War, Perfect Water, Spy in the House of the Night, Beat 'em Up, When War Comes, Shadow Warrior, and Madness to the Method. Pretty cool covers they have usually. Not always hits on here, but I mean, if you like Blue Oyster Cult, you like Blue Oyster Cult. Not every album is great. There's a lot of misses on their albums as well. But I like Blue Oyster Cult a lot. A good rock band. And then we got Possessed, Seven Churches. This is also either a first press or second press, an earlier copy on that Combat label. I know it originally came out in 1985. Another thing I have issue with this is the drumming. They're not very... the fills aren't the greatest. It's kind of like Lars Ulrich lately. But yeah, this is one of the first death metal albums. There's a lot of debate whether this is the first death metal album or if Death's Scream Bloody Gore is. You know, who gives a shit which one was first? Anyway, it's got The Exorcist, Pentagram, Burning in Hell, Evil Warriors, Seven Churches, Satan's Curse, Holy Hell, Twisted Minds, Fallen Angel, and the song Death Metal. Yeah. Found this at Newberry's when they were still selling used vinyl. Quite surprised to find it there. But yes, great album. And then I got a non-hard rock. This is like a new wave kind of thing. In Excess, Listen Like Thieves. Got the song Listen Like Thieves. It's got What You Need. Listen Like Thieves, Kiss the Dirt, Falling Down the Mountains, Shine Like It Does, Good and Bad Times, Biting Bullets, This Time, Three Sisters, Same Direction, 1X1, Red Sun. In Excess is one of those bands where, let's get this label, a lot of people like them or hate them, kind of like U2. My stepdad only likes the song Listen Like Thieves, doesn't like anything else by this band. Yeah, that's, whatever, it's fair. Then we got Dio, Sacred Heart. This isn't my favorite Dio album. It'll always be Holy Diver. I think with the first album, he reached the pinnacle of his music, basically. I know that's going to give me a lot of flack, but the rest of this, I just, anyway, King of Rock and Roll, Sacred Heart, Another Lie, Rock and Roll Children, Hungry for Heaven, I like the Beat of a Heart, Just Another Day, Fallen Angels, and Shoot Shoot. Is this a reissue? I think this is a reissue. Oh no, it is, because it's clear. So that's a reissue. Is this the second album? I think it's the second album. Yes, so Sacred Heart, Dio. And that would be it. Yeah. This is almost like emo music. Sounds like he's whining. Doesn't really sound like hardcore to me. But anyway, till next time, rock on.